Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the USC Trojans. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Saves the quick throw. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure he's living up to that right now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go!
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a
how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to chuck it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Takes the football inside the 30. That's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's that defense shifting again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door. The 1.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Okay, ready?
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal.
Cut. Now. Clear. Ready.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Ball carrier running through tackles. And the returner heads out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. And they'll tackle at about the 24-yard line.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long at 24. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
A thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
The back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Wideout's now clustered. He'll hand it off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Fernandez. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here's the handoff. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Completion. Good enough for first down yardage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, ready?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play. It really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
They pick up the first on the ground. Running with purpose. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long on the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. USC offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Gonna run it. It's Fernandez. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Hands it off on the counter. And tackled after a small pickup there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? As a design quarterback keeper. Stop right there at the line, no gain. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and no for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that conversion.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Trojans keep the football on the move.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
It's such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
The PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopping the 27.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers on the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a strong stiff arm. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Okay, ready?
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Okay.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
On the set.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here.
Get set. Get set.
And then first down right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Ready, break.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Do this, offense. Set. Ready.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Ready up.
On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Gonna run it. It's Fernandez. He shreds the tackle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoops out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The DB's backing off from the line now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record, and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.